Welcome to the Herbal Bloom, where we talk about natural wellness, healthy aging, digestion, stress, sleep, and simple daily habits that help your body feel supported, not punished. And today, we are talking about something very real for the July 4th weekend: barbecue bloating. Because Independence Day in America is not just another day on the calendar. It is family, friends, backyard tables, grilled food, summer heat, fireworks, chips, dips, desserts, soda, cocktails, beer, and that one plate you did not plan to refill, but somehow did. And here is the truth. This video is not here to ruin your holiday. It is not here to tell you to skip the barbecue, avoid every food you enjoy, or sit in the corner with lettuce while everyone else celebrates. That is not wellness. Real wellness is being able to enjoy your life and still listen to your body. So if you often wake up after a holiday barbecue feeling bloated, puffy, heavy, constipated, tired, thirsty, or disappointed in yourself, this video is for you. Today, we are going to walk through 5 gentle habits to use before and during your July 4th barbecue so your digestion has a better chance to stay calm. No extreme detox, no punishment the next day, no guilt, no complicated food rules. And as always, this is general wellness education, not medical advice. If you have ongoing digestive symptoms, medical conditions, or concerns about alcohol, medications, or diet, speak with a qualified healthcare professional. Just rhythm. Because the best July 4th wellness plan is not restriction, it is preparation. Let's start with the first thing most people forget. Habit number 1. Do not arrive at the barbecue already dehydrated. This sounds simple, but it matters more than most people realize. The July 4th weekend usually means heat, sun, salty food, grilled meats, chips, dips, alcohol, sweet drinks, soda, and long hours outside. And many people start the day with coffee, errands, cooking, cleaning, driving, hosting, or rushing around before they have even had a real glass of water. Then they arrive at the barbecue already behind. And when your body is already low on fluid, the rest of the day can feel harder. You may feel thirstier, more tired, more snacky, more sensitive to alcohol, and more prone to that heavy, swollen feeling later. So the first habit is this: start hydrating before the celebration begins. Not after you feel bloated, not at midnight, not the next morning when you feel regret. Before. A simple way to do this is to drink a full glass of water when you wake up, then another glass before you leave the house or before guests arrive. If you are hosting, keep a water bottle or large glass nearby while you prepare food. You can make it feel more festive without turning it into a sugary drink. Add lemon, lime, cucumber, mint, berries, or a splash of unsweetened iced herbal tea. Think of it like giving your digestion a calmer starting point. And if you plan to drink alcohol, hydration becomes even more important. One of the gentlest strategies is to alternate. 1 alcoholic drink, then 1 glass of water. Or, even simpler, decide that your first drink at the barbecue is water. That one decision can change the tone of the entire day. Because when you start with water, you are not starting from depletion. Habit number 2. Do not save calories by arriving starving. This is one of the biggest mistakes women make before a holiday meal. They think, there will be so much food later, so I will barely eat now. It sounds logical, but for many women, especially after 45 or 50, it backfires. When you arrive at a barbecue starving, your body is not thinking about balance. It is thinking about urgency. You are more likely to snack continuously while standing, eat faster, pour a drink before having real food, reach for chips and sweets first, and go back for more before your fullness signals have had time to catch up. And then the bloating is not just about one food. It is about the whole pattern. Long gap without food, stress, heat, alcohol, salty snacks, sugar, big portions, fast eating, and then sitting for hours. So before the barbecue, give your body an anchor. I call it a protein fiber anchor. It does not have to be a full heavy meal. It just needs to be enough to keep your blood sugar, appetite, and digestion steadier. Here are a few examples. Greek yogurt with berries and ground flax. Eggs with a little avocado and cooked vegetables. Oatmeal with chia or flax and a few berries. Chicken or tofu over greens with olive oil and a small portion of beans. A simple smoothie with protein, berries, and fiber, if that works for your digestion. Or even a small bowl of soup with protein and vegetables if you prefer something warm and gentle. The goal is not to fill yourself up so you cannot enjoy the barbecue. The goal is to prevent the "I am so hungry I cannot think" feeling. Because that feeling often leads to fast eating, more sugar, more alcohol, and more digestive stress. And this is a key message for the Herbal Bloom community. You do not have to choose between enjoying food and supporting your health. Every day on this channel, we talk about simple wellness habits that help women feel stronger, calmer, and more at home in their bodies. If that is the kind of guidance you want, make sure you subscribe and stay with us. Now, once you arrive at the barbecue, let's talk about the drinks. Habit number 3, choose your alcohol and sugar before you arrive. This habit is not about perfection, it is about deciding your yes, because a lot of July 4th bloating does not come only from burgers, hot dogs, potato salad, or corn. It can come from the drinks around the food. Beer, soda, hard seltzer, sweet tea, lemonade, margaritas, cocktails, punch, dessert drinks, and sometimes several of those in one afternoon. Carbonation can make some people feel more bloated. Alcohol can affect hydration, appetite, sleep, and food choices. Sweet drinks can add a lot of sugar without making you feel satisfied. And when all of those are combined with salty food and heat, your body may feel overwhelmed. So instead of telling yourself, "I will be good," decide ahead of time. What do I actually want to enjoy today? Maybe you want one cocktail because it feels festive. Maybe you want a glass of wine with dinner. Maybe you want to skip alcohol and have sparkling water with lime. Maybe you want dessert more than a sweet drink. Maybe you want the lemonade, but not the second soda. There is no single perfect answer. The point is that you choose consciously, not automatically. Here is a simple July 4th drink strategy. First, drink water before your first alcoholic or sweet drink. Second, do not drink alcohol on an empty stomach. Third, alternate alcohol with water if you choose to drink. Fourth, be careful with drinks that combine alcohol, sugar, and carbonation, especially if you already know you bloat easily. And fifth, ask yourself, do I want this? Or is it just in my hand because everyone else has one? That question can save you from a lot of next day discomfort. And remember, choosing less alcohol is not boring. It is not antisocial. It is not a failure to celebrate. Sometimes it is the reason you actually enjoy the whole day more. You feel more present, you taste your food, you sleep better, you wake up clearer, and you do not spend the next morning trying to fix what happened. Habit number 4, build a barbecue plate your gut can handle. Again, this is not about making a perfect plate. It is about giving your body a little structure in a food environment that can become chaotic very quickly. A good formula is protein first, color second, fun food third. Protein first means you choose a satisfying main food before grazing on snacks for an hour. That could be grilled chicken, fish, turkey burger, lean beef burger, tofu, tempeh, beans, eggs in a salad, or whatever protein option is available and works for you. Protein helps the meal feel more satisfying. It can also help you avoid chasing fullness through chips, bread, dessert, and drinks. Color second means you add something from plants. This might be salad, grilled vegetables, corn, fruit, tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, coleslaw, or a simple side with herbs. It does not have to be perfect. It just gives your plate more fiber, potassium, freshness, and volume. Fun food third means you still include something that feels like the holiday. Maybe that is potato salad. Maybe it is a bun. Maybe it is chips. Maybe it is pie. Maybe it is the food your family only makes on July 4th. You do not need to remove joy from the plate. But when fun food becomes the entire plate and you combine it with alcohol, soda, heat, and fast eating, that is when your digestion may complain. So the question is not, how do I make the cleanest plate? The question is, how do I make a plate that lets me enjoy this day and still feel okay later? That question changes everything. Here is an example. Instead of standing near the chips and eating handful after handful before the meal, you make a real plate. Grilled chicken or a burger. A scoop of salad or grilled vegetables. Corn or fruit. Then a smaller portion of the side you really want. You sit down, you breathe, you eat. That is a completely different digestive experience than grazing for 2 hours and then eating a full plate on top of it. And if you want dessert later, enjoy dessert later. You are not trying to prove discipline. You are trying to stay connected to your body. This is exactly why we talk about wellness in a 360-degree way here at the Herbal Bloom. Food, digestion, sleep, stress, hormones, energy, and aging are all connected. If you want calm, practical guidance every week, subscribe to the channel so you do not miss the next video. Now let's talk about one of the most underrated bloating habits. Habit number 5, slow down before the first bite. This sounds almost too simple, but it can make a real difference. At a holiday barbecue, most people do not eat in a calm way. They snack while talking. They eat standing up. They refill plates without noticing. They drink while eating. They laugh, chew quickly, talk, swallow air, and rush from one thing to the next. That is part of the fun, of course. But if you are someone who bloats easily, the speed of eating can matter. Your stomach does not only respond to ingredients, it also responds to pace. So before your first real plate, try this. Pause, look at your food. Take one slow breath. Relax your shoulders. Then start eating. That is it. You do not need a meditation ceremony in the middle of a backyard barbecue. Just one slow breath. Then try to chew a little more than usual. Put the fork down once or twice. Notice when the food still tastes good and when you are just continuing, because it is there. This is not about control. It is about giving your body time to communicate. Fullness signals are not instant. Digestion is not instant. Comfort is not instant. So if you eat very quickly, your body may not get the chance to say, that is enough for now, until you are already past the point of comfort. Another small tip, be careful with the appetizer trap. A few bites of chips, dip, crackers, cheese, and sweets may not seem like much in the moment. But if that happens for an hour before the meal, your stomach may already be dealing with a lot before the barbecue plate even arrives. So choose what you want. Put it on a small plate if that helps. Eat it sitting down when possible. And then move on. A little structure can create a lot more freedom. Now, what about after the barbecue? This is where many people make the next mistake. They think, I overdid it. Tomorrow I need to detox. But your body does not need punishment. It needs a return to rhythm. After the barbecue, one of the gentlest things you can do is take a short walk. Not to burn off calories, not to erase the meal, not because you did something wrong, just to help your body transition. A 10-minute walk after eating can be a beautiful part of the evening. Walk with a friend. Walk with your partner. Walk around the block before fireworks. Walk slowly and let your body breathe. Then, when you get home, keep it simple. Have water. Make your evening calm. Do not turn the rest of the night into another round of snacks, just because the holiday food is still sitting out. And when you wake up the next morning, do not punish yourself. No extreme fasting, no aggressive detox, no, I ruined everything thinking. Just return to your normal supportive pattern. Water, protein, gentle fiber, a walk, a simple meal. Sleep when you can. That is how you build trust with your body. And if you are bloated the next day, do not panic. Bloating after a salty, sugary, social, hot, late alcohol including meal does not mean your body failed. It means your body is responding. Support it gently. Let's quickly review the 5 habits. Number 1, hydrate before the barbecue, not only after. Number 2, do not arrive starving. Give your body a protein fiber anchor. Number 3, choose your alcohol and sugar before you arrive. Number 4, build a barbecue plate your gut can handle. Protein first, color second, fun food third. Number 5, slow down before the first bite. And then after the barbecue, walk, hydrate, and return to rhythm without guilt. That is the whole message of this video. You do not need to earn the holiday. You do not need to punish yourself after it. You do not need to make the July 4th barbecue perfect. You can enjoy the food, enjoy the people, enjoy the fireworks, and still support your digestion. That is what gentle wellness looks like. Here at the Herbal Bloom, your health is the priority, but so is your peace. We talk every day about natural wellness, digestion, hormones, sleep, stress, metabolism, and healthy aging in a way that is calm, practical, and honest. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.